She's a dancing fool. Oh, yeah. It's Friday here on Ready to Go.
Callaway.
And I am Scott Reese. We are welcoming you to Ready to Go this morning. And it being Friday, well, who knows what's going to happen here. But I can tell you one thing that's going to happen. We have the cutest pet of the week.
Absolutely.
That you might be able to adopt from the MSPCA.
I want it.
Has anyone ever told you, hey, go fly a kite?
Many times, actually. Unfortunately, a lot of times.
Today, we're going to learn how you can make one yourself and go and do it.
We're going to have a performance by the world's tallest singing puppeteer. Incredible.
That's true.
It's incredible.
And I
Plus,
believe it.
we'll give you more dinosaur clues for our
RTG Pizza Hut Prehistoric Pizza Party Contest. We're going to do that. But first of all...
He said it was Friday. We warned you. It's Friday. Look out.
Anything could happen. Because first, there was Growing Pains. Then, there was just the 10 of us. Now, the Lubbock Babes. Just who are these Lubbock Babes? RTG went to Hollywood to find out.
Oh.
Meet the Lubbock Babes. 3 of the 4 teens on Just the 10 of Us.
We've turned. I'm the Lubbock Babes.
The show is a spin-off of Growing Pains. It's a comedy about Coach Lubbock and his family.
Lubbock, I'm about to say 2 words that might well change your life.
They're not, you're fired, are they?
Lubbock coaches a boys' team at a boys' school. His family lives on campus, and that's a big headache for Dad, especially when the girls go for the guys.
Lubbock, Carlos Pizarro.
Buenos tardes.
Each character is typecast. Brooke Thies is Wendy Lubbock, the wild one.
¿Hablas español?
Oh, you're talking about my body, aren't you? My character is really risky, and she's kind of the instigator of everything, like, oh, come on, let's go be bad, you know?
Jamie Lunar is Cindy, the dumb one.
That you could teach me how to speak Spanish.
My mail's like, do you know that some of the stuff you say is not very intelligent?
I know, they try to, like, inform her.
And I go, I must be doing something right.
Joanne Willett is Connie, the bookworm.
I don't want to be disturbed. Get used to it. Disturbed is what you are.
Well, she's sophisticated, but yet I still have to be young. I'd like her to come out of her shell a little more and maybe borrow from her big sisters.
The show takes a new direction this season. The sisters are now the Lubbock Babes.
So, you girls want to be recording stars, huh?
So do we, Connie? Yeah, actually, we just kind of lucked out. They just kind of, oh, we're doing a singing show, by the way.
And we went, it's like, you're okay? We're what?
Oh, really?
Who's singing?
Yeah, who?
We're singing.
Deborah?
We're singing,
You're joking.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
I just love these.
I do.
Just the 10 of Us is a hit because the actors care about each other, on and off the screen. And it shows.
family really does come first on our show. And
whether and the money is second. I mean, we're very poor.
And that, you know, as long as you have a good home life, and everyone's different, all our characters are very different. And we all mesh, and we all get along.
But there's room for difference in every family.
Oh, well, we're working on a new song for our act. Yeah.
Everyone relates to someone in the family. And they say, oh, my little sister's that dumb, I know that. Or, oh, my God, Wendy, look at her. Just like my big brother can do all that fun stuff, too.
Right.
When the clock strikes 1, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
I met a lot of you guys this summer, and I found out something that really surprised me. You told me, or some of you told me, that you watch daytime soap operas. Now, the reason Tom Gross is applauding because he's a big fan of daytime soaps, but I was surprised because most of the shows are on when you're in school. So I guess when there's a will, there's a way. But on today's poll question, we want to find out how many of you actually watch daytime soaps. Call us at 617-931-1215. Let us know. If you do watch them, tell us when and how and what are your favorites. If you don't watch them, we want to find out what you think about them in general. In just a few minutes, we'll be taking some of your live phone calls.
And it's just 5 minutes after 7 here on the 6th of October. That's a Friday. Watch out here on Ready to Go. Still ahead, one of New England's tallest puppeteers. But first, let's take a look at the RTG Pizza Hut Prehistoric Pizza Party rules and these commercial messages. We'll be back.
Guy. What you doing?
Well, I'm throwing a prehistoric pizza party.
What?
Don't you see? Dinosaurs, extra cheese.
Not quite, Scott, but you can win a prehistoric pizza party for yourself and 9 of your friends.
Just watch RTG every day during the first 2 weeks of October.
Each day, Scott and I will give you 3 clues about a different kind of dinosaur. There are 5 answers, 1 for each day of the week.
Now, you can pick up an entry blank at your local Pizza Hut, or just write your answers on a piece of paper marked Prehistoric Pizza Party. For example, Monday, the answer might be Lysosaurus Rex.
You have 2 chances to figure out the answers, because we'll repeat the clues during the 2nd week of the contest.
All the correct entries will go into a drawing, and there'll be 10 lucky winners.
In addition to a pizza party for 10, you'll also win a Land Before Time video and 10 Land Before Time puppets.
So listen up and mail your answers to Prehistoric Pizza Party, ready to go, WNEV TV, 7 Bullfinch Place, Boston, Massachusetts, 02114. Make sure you get your entries to us by Friday, October 20th.
WNEV TV and Pizza Hut employees and their families are not eligible.
Good luck.
Hi, Louis the Lightning Bug here. Now, lightning bugs are experts, see, on safety and electricity. And one thing for sure, and I ought to know, you never fly your kites where power lines go.
You never fly your kites where power lines go.
Now, if you're looking for a tree to climb, you never climb trees near power lines.
Never climb trees near power lines.
Play it smart, little buddy. You gotta play it safe around the power lines. You gotta play.
Today's Bus Stop weather is brought to you in part by Boston Edison.
Okie dokie, smoky Loki, it's time to find out what kind of weather we can expect today. It was drizzling a little bit, Todd, when I came to work.
The drizzle is picking up.
Uh-oh. Full-fledged rain?
Yeah, raindrops the size of mothballs. No, actually, you don't have to be scared. The size of basketballs.
You're a poet.
The size of my house. No, it's actually just raining lightly right now in most of the area. One of our weather watchers does not have rain yet. We'll show you which one that is in just a moment. But first, let's go to Laurel in Burlington. She does have some very light rain right now and 49 degrees. Cloudy skies up in Burlington. Other weather watchers across eastern Massachusetts from RTG report temperatures mostly in the 40s. In Boxford, 45. Britt Ulinsky up at Dover, New Hampshire with pretty trees right now is 43. 49 degrees as we move to Laurel. Still sleeping, Jacqueline, this morning. Wake up! Sonia Sanchez, 45. Kristen Branch is the one that does not have any rain right there in Duxbury at 48 degrees. Now, the forecast for later today is for the rain to end in the afternoon, but you still need your umbrella today. It will be warmer. Temperatures about 70, and the weekend is promising to shape up very nicely. I think you'll enjoy the weekend weather. A little cooler than today, in the 50s and low 60s, but some sunshine.
Fall-like this weekend.
A crisp weekend, a warm afternoon today, and rain gear this morning.
All right, not too bad. 1 out of 3 is bad. I can deal with that. Now, you said that you like soap operas, right?
Daytime I love them, sure.
Well, that's our poll question today. The number to call is 617-931-1215. Do you watch daytime soaps? And we're going to take some phone calls. Todd, will you give me a hand with this?
Sure.
Okay, our first caller is Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hi.
Where are you calling from?
Westford, Massachusetts.
And do you watch soaps?
Yeah.
Which ones?
All my children, One Life to Live in General Hospital.
That's 3 hours worth. When do you watch them? How do you...
My mom tapes them for my dad.
Oh, so you watch them with your dad?
Yeah.
Do you watch them with your son?
Yes, those 3 in particular were some of my favorites.
Oh, that's really cool. Thanks a lot for calling, Mike. I'm just shocked. Let's see, Lysandra.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
And where are you calling from?
Boston.
Okay, tell us about your TV habits.
Okay, I watch Days of Our Lives in Santa Barbara.
2 hours worth. Do you tape them, or when do you watch them?
Like if I stay home from school or it's a holiday.
Okay, so you catch them occasionally.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I want you to know that so far we've mentioned 2 soap operas already that Scott has been on.
That's right. We're going to find out more about that later. Scott was like an ex-soap star. Do you have a favorite star on a soap?
Not really.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Are y'all going to be giving away circus tickets?
Circus tickets, yes, a little later in the show, okay? So get your circus noise ready, all right?
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Janelle, good morning.
Hi.
And, Janelle, do you watch daytime soaps?
No.
You don't? What do you think of them?
I think they're boring.
Do you know a lot of people watch them?
Yeah, my friend, she's a soap freak. She watches
She watches them all.
Yeah, and what do you say to her?
Well, when I go over her house, I watch them, but it's okay.
But you think they're like kind of boring. What would you rather be watching?
MTV.
Videos.
That's
okay.
a good one, too.
All right, thanks for calling.
Okay.
Stacy's on the phone right now. Stacy, where are you calling from?
Danvers.
Danvers. That's a nice town. And do you watch the soaps?
Well, I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't.
What do you like about them?
Well, they're different. They have some have comical scenes and some have sad scenes.
That's true. Do you have any favorite stars like Scorpio in General Hospital?
Well, Billy Hupsey, I like him. He's on Days of Our Lives.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's good. Well, listen, thanks a lot for calling.
Okay.
Hey, Todd, thanks a lot for helping me out with the poll
bet.
calls.
Anytime.
Katie? Thanks, you guys. Ask any hockey fan who the best players in the world are, and chances are that fan will tell you the Soviets are the finest on the ice. Hockey is even bigger in the Soviet Union than it is here in the U.S., and that's why the New Jersey Devils have added 2 Soviet hockey players to their team. As Rock Rote tells us now, these are the first Russians to join the ranks of the NHL.
No other person is more responsible for bringing down the Iron Curtain than Mikhail Gorbachev. But along the way, others have helped move the 2 superpowers toward détente. Cultural exchange programs, music, dance, even the Moscow Circus all influenced the push to bring East and West closer together. Now that relationship has been put on ice as the Soviets invade the National Hockey League. Meet 2 of the newest New Jersey Devils, Vyacheslav Fetyov and Sergei Starikov.
We figure that the best players in the world deserve a chance to be shown across the entire nation of the United States. So we perceive it as being an addition to our club and also addition to the National Hockey League as a whole.
Established stars in their native country, the Devils recruited Fetisov and Starikov to bring world-class hockey to New Jersey. They'll be 2 of 9 Russian players competing for the first time this season on NHL teams. Just last January, Vyacheslav helped lead the Soviet Red Army team to a 5-0 exhibition victory over his new NHL teammates.
You have Swedes playing in the NHL, so what's wrong with having Soviets play?
As expected, this latest trend has received a mixed reaction in the media, something Sergei and Vyacheslav will have to get used to. Or will they? You see, neither of them speak English. While life off the ice won't be easy for these Russian transplants, from what I saw today, once they get on the ice, they should have no problems. A win is a win, wherever you come from.
That report from Rock Road in New Jersey. More sports and all the news you can use a little later on RTG, but now, let's play the 7 Perils of Togo.
Togo, the only game show, yes, the only game show where the whole audience gets to, well, play as we call it here.
That is so true. We've divided our audience into the red and the blue teams. Scott, would you be so kind as to pick
Okay,
the red
for the red team today, coming down are number 9, number 5, number 11. Come on down, 9, 5, and 11.
And
oh, sorry.
For the blue team, we have number 15, number 9, and number 12. Come on down, gang.
On the red team, we have Alfred, Bruno, and Kevin.
We have Jay, we have Chrissy, and John for the blue team today.
On today's Perils, you are going to get 5 seconds to answer each question, 5 points for each correct answer, and those of you guys playing at home, you get 28 points for each correct answer. But please, play fairly. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? A, 8 quarts, B, 2 pints, or C, 3 cups? No, I'm sorry, A. 8 quarts of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick.
He must have had a tummy ache.
You are in France, and a friend asks you if you would like to borrow his chapeau for the weekend. What will you be borrowing if you say yes? A, his castle, B, his hat, or C, his car?
B?
You're right, his hat, le chapeau. Très bien, merci. On December 7th, 1941, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor on the island of Oahu. Where is this island? A, Hawaii, B, the Philippines, or C, the Caribbean?
A.
You're right, Hawaii. In Greek mythology, the goddess of wisdom has Zeus's favorite child. Now, what was her name? A, Hera, B, Athena, or C, Aphrodite?
C.
B, you're right, Athena, who was the goddess of wisdom. Very good. 20 points.
Well done, red team. Okay, blue team, you guys psyched for your first question? Good luck. Every New England state except this one touches the Atlantic Ocean. Is it A, Maine, B, Vermont, or C, Connecticut?
C, Connecticut?
No, I'm sorry. Vermont is the only state that doesn't touch the Atlantic Ocean. Next question. Who lives in the Vatican in Rome? Is it A, the Queen, B, the Pope, or C, the President?
B.
B, the Pope is right. All right, 5 points. Next question. Would you be more likely to sleep on a tofu or on a futon?
A tufa?
No, it's not tofu. It's actually, the answer is futon. It's a mattress. Tofu is a food made from bean curd. I don't think you want to be sleeping on that. Although Scott might.
Except
I don't know.
Tofu and a little soy milk.
Oh,
You got a whole
boy,
dinner
you'd
going.
be in heaven. Okay. Why don't spiders get caught in their own webs? A, they have a special oil on their legs. B, they collect the morning dew on their legs. Or C, it is unknown.
C.
No, I'm sorry. The answer is A. They have a special oil on their legs to prevent this disaster. That's okay, you guys. We're going to let you catch up with your first peril, which is the jellyface peril. Okay, you guys. Take a big old goop of this. Stick it on your nose. Don't be shy. Jay, John, the more the better. Rub it all over your nose. It moisturizes. You guys, you have 30 seconds to get 7 cotton balls in there. Don't use your hands. On your mark, get set, go! Let everyone in.
It's time for a little bit of a wet peril here. We're going to have Alfred come over here. He's volunteered and been very brave. Put that on your head. Hold up your hands here. There you go. Put them right on there. And we got Bruno and Kevin who are going to be the depth chargers today. You have your weapons. You ready? 3 and 30 seconds. Get on your mark. Get set. Go. Tilt your head forward a little. Tilt forward. Tilt forward. Do it slower. More of an arc. More of an arc. It's easier if you don't wring them out because they're heavier. There you go. Good job. Close job. You got, well, we got one in there. That was good. Come on back, you guys. Come on back.
Okay. It is time for the balloon cage peril for the blue team. Jay, come on in here, Jay. Good luck. We hope you come out all right. All righty. You guys, coach them, cheer them on. Jay, you have 30 seconds. Okay, you got to kick out 5 balloons in 30 seconds without using your hands. Good luck. On your mark, get set, go! Oh, look.
We're going to change positions here, and from one kind of balloon to another kind of round spheroid object, we are about to do the trash ball peril here. You have 30 seconds to get 3 in the hoop right here. Remember, you can only use one hand, ball it up for the giant spit wad. Get on your mark, set, go! One hand, one hand, one hand, one hand, one hand. Other hand behind your back. There you go. Good. Other hand behind your back.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's okay. We're going to do a little catching up here because now it's time for the ultimate peril. Come on down, you guys.
Walk slowly. Walk. It is slippery from all the water here. We have a score update. It is 20 points to 10 points, but this will determine our winner for today.
Here we go. Everyone, line up to the front. Get on your mark. Get set. Go. Come on, you guys, cheer it on. Well, it seems like the blue team pulled it out just by a second. They're going to be the winner for today. But if you'd like to play and be the 7 Perils of Togo, just write to us here. 7 Perils of Togo, WNEV TV, 7 Bullfinch Place, Boston, Massachusetts, 02114. You know, at RTG, we love finding performers who do something completely different than you would ever expect them to do. And now with a totally tall look at puppeteering, here's Spring Burrington, Reese, and Marty.
Oh, the summertime, it was coming, and all the flowers were gently blooming, and the wild mountain thyme, it grew around the bloomin' heather. And will you go, my lassie, go? And we'll all go together where the wild mountain thyme, it grows around the bloomin' heather. And will you go, my lassie, go? I will build, my love, a tower by yon pure crystal fountain, and upon it I will place all these flowers from the mountains. Will you go, my lassie, go? And we'll all go together where the wild mountain thyme, it grows around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, my lassie, go? And we'll all go together where the wild mountain thyme, it grows around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, my lassie, go?
We'll hear more from Spring and Marty a little later in the show. Our producer, Bob, my boss, great guy, really, really into kites. So he sent my buddy Scott out to kite school to learn how to make a simple kite. Watch closely. You're going to get a little glimpse of Scott's singing act.
For a long time, I've been trying to make the perfect kite, but just hasn't seemed to work out. I have a solution, though. I heard about this kite professor, McCaslin, here in Boston, and that's where I am today, here at Kites of Boston. See if he can help me with my problem.
We're going to make a 2-stick diamond kite. Very simple, very traditional, and they can be flown in trains.
So even I can do that?
We hope so.
Okay, now what kind of supplies do we need for this?
Okay, first you need to get some dowels. Wooden dowels.
How tall is this dowel?
That's a 36-inch dowel, and everything we're building is based on the size of that dowel.
All right. And what else do we need?
You need paper or plastic for the sail of the kite.
I notice right here we have a big old piece of paper. Now where could you get something like that?
Garbage bags work good, newspaper, comics pages.
But plastic we're going to do?
Plastic is the easiest to work with.
All right.
Then you need some tape.
So we just have, this is just regular masking tape or whatever?
Electrical plastic tape and string.
All right, let's get to it then. That's it?
This is it.
Now how did you tie that tail on there? All you did is just took a knot.
Overhand knot.
Tied that tail on and show about how long is this?
That's about 2 4-foot streamers, and that's the same you'd use for the crepe paper party streamer. It would be 2 4-foot streamers. The longer the tail is, the prettier it is, as long as it doesn't weigh too much. If it's too short, the kite will spin around and won't fly. From the front of the kite, put the string through the hole, around the 2 sticks, across both sticks, and we tie a knot.
All right, Don, you show me how to make your basic kite here, but I know you have some pretty funky, wild, delicate kites here. What do we got here? Why don't we start with
We got all kinds. This is a mini Cody.
A mini Cody. Why do they call it that?
Samuel Cody invented it around the turn of the century. It's a type of box kite.
The old Western guy, Sam Cody?
No, Buffalo Bill's brother.
Okay.
And then we have this fancy red and white one. That's called a boxer.
You think this might be a good place to do it?
I think it's a great place to give it a try.
All right.
Master the performance of a kite.
Hi.
Toss it to the wind and see if it goes.
What do you mean toss to the wind? Just...
Well, you hold it so that part goes there and just toss it to the wind.
Oh, okay. So, hey, look at this. Look, I'm flying. Let's go fly a kite, oh, up to the highest height. Hey, let's go fly a kite and send it soaring, ho, up to the atmosphere. Hey, up where the air is clear. Come on, baby, let's go fly a kite. Yeah.
The subject is countries. Word number 1. This European country is known for its artists, wine, and food. England? France. Yeah, that's it, France.
All right, today's Friday, and that means it's time for our last set of RTG Pizza Hut Prehistoric Pizza Party clues. And here's clue number 1 for today, which is, I am known as the deceptive reptile, I'm a vegetarian, and I am the best known of all dinosaurs. Must be very proud. Now, don't worry, we're going to give you 2 more clues today that you'll be able to play along with.
It is 27 after 7. Today is October 6th, and coming up next, believe me, just about the cutest pet of the week we've ever had. We'll be back after this commercial break.
All right. Music, authentic food, and especially yachting, they're having a non-alcoholic Oktoberfest in Harvard Square. That's this Sunday, October 8th, from noon until dusk. For more information and yodeling practice, give them a call at 491-3434.
It's time to check sports on RTG, and hockey season is underway. For the Bruins last night, it was a solid opening. New coach Mike Milbury made good on his promise to increase the team's power play abilities, and last night, the Bruins scored 5 power play goals at the Garden, beating the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-4. The big question for the Patriots is whether running back John Stevens will be ready to play in Sunday's game against Houston. There were rumors that the Pats would hold Stevens out for 1 more week to avoid the risk that he might aggravate his injured left ankle on Sullivan Stadium's artificial turf. But Stevens himself seems to feel he's ready to play.
No problems at all. I feel great. I ran well today. I feel great. Happy to be back. I'd say it's a little bit better than it was 2 days ago. Yes. Yes, there's an urgency to get back in, but on the other hand, there's also my career, my future in the National Football League, and the betterment of my team. If I just put myself out there and I'm not well, then I put myself in jeopardy and my teammates, so I chose not to do that.
The Cubs have evened the score in the National League Championship Series. Just one night after a bad loss to San Francisco, the Cubs came back, beating the Giants 9-5. The best-of-7 series now moves to Candlestick Park for games 3, 4, and 5. Tonight, the American League Championship Series resumes at the Sky Dome in Toronto. The Blue Jays will have to try to dent the A's 2-game lead.
In our poll question today, we're trying to find out from you guys, do you watch daytime soaps? Give us a call, 617-931-1215. This is just some of the things you guys are telling us so far. Michelle called in and she says she watches soaps, especially One Life to Live. She likes them because you can follow along because you never miss anything. Julie doesn't watch soaps because she likes to play outside after school. And Joe watches soaps, and his favorite character is Scorpio from General Hospital. So far, most of you that are calling in say that you watch.
Do you have room at your house for a pet? There are thousands of dogs and cats in the Boston area who are looking for a good home. It's time to meet another one. Join us today is Lynn Ann Gersh from the MSPCA And who is our pet of the week today?
This is Bagel.
Bagel.
She's an 8-week-old female beagle.
Oh, she is so sweet.
She is sweet.
Oh, look at this face. And we've had a lot of pets on here, but she is just so sweet. I think it's because she's so small.
She is tiny. She actually came from a garbage, what we would call a garbage litter.
What's a garbage litter?
It's when a couple of purebred dogs get together that really shouldn't, and we end up with puppies that aren't perfect, that you can't, purebred breeders can't sell for perfect dogs.
Oh, so meaning perfect, they're not like the ideal,
the ultimate,
you know,
right.
ultimate. She looks
Two of her
pretty good to
sisters
me.
had little crimped tails. So.
What does that mean?
She had little bends in their tails, so that makes them not perfect anymore.
Oh,
so. But we think she is.
So do you have a tip for us?
I just want to tell the kids to have their parents make sure that their animals are spayed and neutered so that we don't end up with a lot of unperfect pets that nobody wants. So we really want to make sure that everybody does do that.
Is this, do you get a lot of dogs and cats or puppies and kittens because people, you know, they let their dogs loose and they have little babies and they don't know what to do with them?
Yes, we can get, she's eating your ring.
Oh, she's just like a baby.
In the summertime up to 300 animals a week, and a lot of them are babies.
Oh, one of the things I love so much about beagles, their paws are white. They look like they're wearing sneakers.
She does. She has big giant high tops on.
Oh, well, she is just a doll, I'll tell you. If I could, I would sure be interested in adopting Bagel myself. If you're interested, the number to call is the Adopt a Pet hotline at the MSPCA. It's 522-5055. Make sure you call after 9 a.m. And there's Bagel there. There's lots of other wonderful pets.
Yes, we do.
Lynn Ann, thanks so much for joining us again.
You.
Goodbye, Bagel. Oh.
The subject is countries. Word number 2. This country is home to the pyramids and Cleopatra.
Italy. Russia.
Egypt.
Yeah, that's it. Egypt.
If you're playing along in our RTG Pizza Hut Prehistoric Pizza Party contest, here is today's second clue, which is the first reconstruction of my body was in 1883, and replicas can be found in museums throughout the world. Now, it wasn't until 1975 that it was discovered that I had been recreated with the wrong head. I was known as the Brontosaurus, and now I am known as this.
It's 7:34 now on a kind of a rainy morning. Make sure you bring your rain gear today on the way to school. And now here is today's trivia question. And yes, folks, it's kind of a musical one. What is the most often sung song written by Mildred and Patty Hill? We'll tell you the answer right after this commercial break. The most often sung song by Mildred and Patty Hill is Happy Birthday to You.
A little earlier in today's show, I learned how to make the simplest of kites, and this is kind of what it looks like. Now, if you think you have this down, let's go back to the kite professor for lesson number 2.
This is a standard kite, very similar to the one we built with Scott this morning, a diamond-shaped kite, although this one has a bridle. The bridle is this piece of string that makes the kite face the wind correctly. A properly tuned bridle is important to success in flying kite. This kite also has a bowstring, a piece of string that goes across the back of the kite that gives the kite its curve, and that gives the kite its stability too. This kite's so big, it doesn't need a tail the way the smaller kites need tails. Trick is very similar to launching stunt kites. Have one friend hold the kite. Okay, Steve. The other person holds the string with a little bit of string unwound. Face of the kite to the wind, back of the flyer to the wind, toss it into the sky. Okay. Now it's climbing slowly and going to a decent angle. There are a lot of kites that it's really easy to fly all by yourself. The Delta style is especially easy. The wind today is perfect. All Stephen has to do is toss it up and then let the line out slowly. Go ahead, Stephen. As you see, the kite takes off right out of his hand, smooth and steady. Delta kites are perfect when you're all by yourself. They're also good if you live in an area where the wind is light, because they have a lot of lifting surface, so they'll go up in that light wind, and you can maintain control in heavy wind also. You'll know a kite is too big for you by judging the weight of line that it flies on. If you weigh 80 pounds and a kite flies on 110-pound test, it's probably too big for you. Okay, the kids are going to open the kite now and hold it open so it catches the wind. The name of this kite is a Sutton flow form. And then as soon as I'm ready, I tell them to let go, and I run a little bit and let it catch the wind. Okay, let go. So this kite's really pulling hard now. It's got a good steady wind. This specific model kite we're flying is 125 square feet, 10 feet wide by 12 feet deep.
It is time for today's final clue for today's dinosaur, and here it is. It's a visual clue. Okay, take a good look at it. And remember, if you've missed any clues this week, we'll be repeating them all next week, so don't worry. Now, as soon as you guess all 5 dinosaurs, write your answers on an entry blank from Pizza Hut or on a card like this, and send it to Prehistoric Pizza Party, ready to go, WNEV TV, 7 Bullfinch Place, Boston, Massachusetts, 02114.
The subject is country.
Word number 3, it's a Middle Eastern country, and also the food we eat at Thanksgiving.
Cranberry sauce? No. England. No. Turkey. Yeah.
Somebody say turkey? I'm hungry. But this is just a flamingo, so don't worry. In today's poll question, we're trying to find out from you guys, do you watch daytime soaps, or as I like to call them, daytime dramas? If you do, or if you don't, give us a call, 617-931-1215. I always get a little teary-eyed when I think of the soap operas. This is what you're telling us so far. Steven says that soaps are a little stupid because all of the kissing and stuff. Tanya says that she gets to watch soaps at night because her mom tapes all of the soaps. But Stacy, this is the best one. Stacy called in and said that she watches soaps at school because her friend brings along a little TV to school. Stacy, where'd you get the time? Thanks for calling in.
It's about 20 of 8. Today is October 6th. And coming up next, you've all heard of stunt bikes. Well, we're going to take a look at stunt kites right after this commercial break.
A Halloween party with Rumpelstiltskin will be held at the Puppet Show Place on October 28th and 29th in Brookline.
It's just about 20 minutes before 8 here, and let's go to the news update with Katie Abel. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Scott. In the news, 3 members of Congress boarded a bus last night for a tour of Boston streets. They wanted to find out more about the drugs and gang-related violence in the city, because today the congressman will hold a hearing on drugs at the Roxbury Boys and Girls Club. News 7's Miles O'Brien went along on last night's bus ride.
They boarded a bus for a field trip. The students, Congressman Joe Moakley of Boston, Charles Rangel of New York, Joseph Brennan of Maine. Their teacher and tour guide, Boston Police Deputy Superintendent William Sylvester.
All those kids, see them ducking in, all those kids are drug dealers. Young kids, the Humboldt boys, they call themselves.
They are here on the eve of a congressional field hearing on the drug problem. Rangel is chairman of the House Narcotics Committee.
We're here not to tell the people of Boston or the people in our various congressional districts what we think should be done. We're here to learn from them. So it may not be all that constituents want, but we're trying.
This is what the people need to see. People need to know the federal government cares, too.
They come 1 month after President Bush unveiled his comprehensive drug strategy.
But the president's drug strategy is nothing more than pages in a notebook without Congress. The House and the Senate must first come up with the money and then make the whole thing law.
That's what the hearing is all about. Rangel wants to hear reaction to the president's plan before his committee will suggest legislation.
That report from News 7's Miles O'Brien.
No food to the CIA, elected you.
A big demonstration in Cambridge last night as the leader of Zaire arrived to visit the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University. Sese Seko Mobutu has ruled his African nation for the past 25 years. The protesters called Mobutu a cruel dictator who doesn't allow democracy in his country, and they said they were angry at Harvard for inviting him to visit. A spokesperson for the university defended Mobutu's right to come to the campus. President Bush, who met with Mobutu earlier this week in Washington, is off to the hospital today. He'll have an operation to remove a small cyst or growth from the middle finger of his right hand. The president does not seem too worried about this. At the White House yesterday, he cracked jokes with reporters who tried to get him to hold up the finger.
Come on. It is this finger. This middle one.
And finally in the news today at the State House in Boston, Congressman Joe Kennedy will join Governor Mike Dukakis and members of the legislature in proclaiming this Sunday National Children's Day. Congressman Kennedy says he got the idea from his own 8-year-old twin boys, who wondered why there was a Mother's Day and a Father's Day every year, but no day to honor kids. And so the congressman has decided it's time for that to change. And time now for us to check our weather with Todd Gross.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
And what's up for the weather today?
It's a little wet today, a little wet this morning. I've been leaving my forecast on your desk every morning, by the way, even when you're not there. So
I didn't read it today. I'm sorry.
But we have some rain this morning, and then this afternoon it will clear up pretty nicely. Let's take a look at the weekend as well. We can see on Saturday we'll have sunshine and temperatures near 60, so we're doing pretty good. Once we get through the showers this morning, we are recommending you wear a raincoat to school today or bring along an umbrella because of the rain. But later on, things shaping up nice, and the weekend looks great.
Okay, we'll have a good Children's Day on Sunday,
Thanks.
and I hope you celebrate it with your little boy.
Okay.
Thanks, Todd.
We've already learned how to make and fly some simple kites, but if you're up for a real challenge, look at this.
This morning we saw some basic single-line kites from a real traditional two-stick that we could build ourselves to some fancy box kites. There's all kinds of kites, and one of the real exciting types are called stunt kites. They're also known as two-string maneuverable kites. This is a frontier kite. It's a diamond-shaped kite, and it has one line that goes off the right-hand side and one line that goes off the left-hand side. The kite flyer has two handles and steers it, very much like steering a bicycle, so that you can make it do loops and dives and all kinds of maneuvers. When you're learning how to fly, it's nice to have a helper. The helper holds the kite, standing on the back side of the kite with the wind blowing onto the helper's face and the front of the kite. The flyer holds the handles with their back to the wind, and then they hold and do the maneuvers. On the flyer's signal, the helper holds the kite up, tosses it in the air, and then the flyer goes. So the action that the flyer's doing is very much like this. Kite goes up overhead, get it flying steady, bring your arms forward so your elbows are at your side. Now pull hard on the right-hand side. Now hold your hands equal. And when you pull hard on the left-hand side, it will do a loop to the left.
You get a lot of pressure and everything, and you know, you really get pulled sometimes really hard. I've been flying for a year, but it's not that long to learn. It's like hard to handle because it pulls you up. And it's great, actually.
In today's poll question, we're trying to find out from you guys. Do you watch daytime soaps? We're about to close our phone lines, so get to the phones. Call 617-931-1215. Tell us if you watch or you don't watch, and also who your favorite soap star is. So far, Stephanie has called in, says that she only gets to watch the soaps when she gets sick. Michael says he doesn't watch daytime soaps because they're boring. John says he watched Days of Our Life sometimes when he was sick, and now guess what? He's hooked. But so far, almost all the RTG callers are saying that you watch a lot of soaps.
In days of old, riddles had to be answered before you could marry. I gave my love a cherry that has no stone. I gave my love a chicken that has no bone. I gave my love a ring that has no end. And I gave my love a baby with no crying. can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a ring that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? Well, a cherry, when it's blooming, it has no stone. And a chicken, when it's a pippin, it has no bone. And a ring, when it's rolling, it has no end. And a baby, when it's sleeping, has no crying.
That was wonderful. That was Spring Burrington Reese and Marty Reese, and you can catch them in action on December 1st at the Museum of Science.
The subject is countries.
Word number 4.
Rome, Venice, and Vatican City are all part of this country.
Russia.
No.
Germany. Great Britain.
No. Italy.
Yeah, I knew that.
All right, next Wednesday, October 11th, the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus is coming to town. Liz and I are going to be ringmasters, and we would like to see you there. But how, may you ask? Well, we're going to give you 4 free tickets. All you have to do is call in to us right here on RTG with the weirdest circus sound that you can make. Remember, this is Friday. The weirder the better on this show. Give us a call, 617-931-1215 with your weird circus sound. It's just about 10 minutes before 8 here on the 6th of October. Now make sure that you watch RTG all next week, because they're going to meet the kids who are the stars of Roseanne, plus Jason Hervey of the Wonder Years, and we're going to go behind the scenes, find out how potato chips are made at the Cape Cod Potato Chip Factory. We'll be back with more Ready to Go right after these commercial messages.
So how do you want your coffee?
Black will be good.
Why? No sugar?
No, no sugar, no sugar.
You want something to eat? Cheese Danish, cheeseburger, tuna fish?
Nah, I'm not hungry.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Steven?
Yes! How are you?
How'd you say you want your coffee?
Cream.
Cream?
Is good.
Black?
No black.
Yeah. Listen, don't touch this button.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
Leave it alone.
No,
Remember
no.
Pittsburgh? I don't want to see a repeat of Pittsburgh. Don't touch the button. Steven?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Forget I said anything about the button.
I didn't hear anything.
Just leave it alone.
I'm deaf.
Ignore it. Like it's not even there.
It's not there.
Great.
circus like you wanted to when you were a kid.
Hey, hey, hey.
We're going to take some circus calls now. If you have a weird sound, we're going to start talking to you, and you're going to win 4 free tickets for next Wednesday, the 11th, starting with Donna. Hey, Donna. Donna. Hello, Donna.
You have that effect on people, Scott.
Oh, Donna. Hey, my Donna. Are you there, Donna? Okay.
This is Jenny.
Hi, Debbie. How are you doing?
We were close. How you doing, Debbie?
Jenny.
Debbie. Jenny. Anyway, where are you calling from?
Woburn.
And do you have a weird circus sound for us?
Huh?
Do you have a weird circus sound for us?
Yeah.
Do it.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
That's a Scott Reese animal. I know it is.
It's a monkey, orangutan.
It's a monkey.
All right. Very good.
Stay on the line. We're going to give you some tickets.
Okay.
Okay, Matt. Are you there, Matt?
Yep.
How you doing?
Good.
And where are you calling from, Matt?
Malden.
And please, we need to be put in the mood for a circus.
Cheer us up. Let's look sad. Okay.
Rawr!
Ooh, a lion?
Nope.
What?
A bear.
Oh, a bear. Good. Our first
Bear.
bear. Congratulations. Stay on the line for your tickets.
Melissa.
Okay.
Hi, is this Melissa?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Stoughton.
And what's your sound for us? Do it. Woo, baby, what was that?
I have no idea.
A monkey.
Monkey. That was good. I like that. Stay on the line.
Okay.
Okay. Who's our next caller? Good morning.
And who's our last caller? Who is this?
No one on the line?
Okay.
Well, that's it. Those are the circus ticket winners for today.
But I want to tell you, there's going to be the October 8th, this Sunday, there's going to be kite flyers from all over the New England area, for that matter, all over the world. They're going to be at the International One Sky One World Kite Festival between 12 and 4 at Bowes Mountain in Framingham, in Amherst, Plymouth, Massachusetts, and Wyndham.
That's right.
Now,
everyone is going to be flying their kites for peace. That's between 12 and 4. So
make sure you get out there and do it.
Right, it should be a nice day on Sunday for that.
Yeah.
Now, today we asked you if you watch daytime soaps. And this is
It's
fascinating to me.
It's amazing.
Laura watches Santa Barbara and children, but most of you are telling us that you watch soaps at least sometimes, maybe when you're sick or something, and a lot of people watch it right after school. So I guess taping it.
Ooh,
amazing.
that's the thing that you do. Yeah,
on
luckily we get to do it.
On Monday's show, join us for Rate the Record, and we're going to go behind the scenes at the Cape Cod Potato Chip Factory.
And coming up a little later in the week, we are going to meet the kids who play Roseanne's kids on the soap Roseanne. It'll be neat to meet them. Also, The Wonder Years. Do you watch that show?
Yes, in fact, I just watched it last week for the first time all the way through. It's great.
Jason Hervey, he's going to be on the show right here on RTG also.
And remember, all next week we'll be repeating the clues for our RTG Pizza Hut Prehistoric Pizza Party contest. So make sure you tune in then. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you all on Monday.
Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.